Sakay. Pwede ako pa suli ah. Kali ini kita akan live Archon Quest yang di Note yang terbaru. Dan nanti bakalan ada beberapa update mengenai Columbina di partiku ya. Apaan do? Gimana apa itu? Bertemu semuanya.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Heimat's ready.
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Notcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the Doctor's left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into 2 groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jet's ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Sinefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Dino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me.
Farka ganteng
Be
banget
careful
ya
out there,
guys.
okay? Things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Farka
Yahara will be on
Flint
hand to assist you.
is my
In my
favorite.
absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like it's gonna be a pretty intense fight.
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
Ketika akun quest fase spesial, sistem struktur dan fungsi akan tidak ada. Oh ya.
Then you'd
Very well.
Itu ya. Aku lagi absen Hoyo Lab soalnya. Soalnya ini aku 60 fps ya guys.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Tuh. Wait. Ganti praktis satu. Untung bersadar aku. Nah. Masuk. Sorry ya guys, itu jempol tanganku ya. Nutupi aku isoknya lah gak apa-apa. Bener.
That's quite a
Lari,
welcome party.
lari nih.
Seek within.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
Aku tinggalin Kias ya. Makanya jangan berburu kamu.
By the frost moon of old.
bombs away!
Can't hide the truth.
Inilah aku apa aku pengen sih itu. Wait. Wait. Ini masanya gimana? Tapi ya kita suara adikku sama mama soalnya.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Oh ya ampun, ada ruangan ternyata.
Can't hide the truth.
Coba cepet.
Taurus, protect us.
Close your eyes.
Pastiin udah ada cas ya.
Get back!
Ya.
I said get back! Do you hear me?
Dan tapi ya guys ini di tempatku lagi hujan.
Why isn't it
Makanya
working?
nih alasan aku live agak
Don't come any
gini
closer.
kan.
Don't!
Ya takut kalau nanti mati lampu atau gimana. Apa? Bubuk kamu sayang? Tuh gue ya guys. Pastiin.
The night cometh.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Drop that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Ya. Lagi live aku diajak ngomong sih.
There's no way through. Let's go around.
Jangan jatuh. Kenapa gelap di sini? Oh. Oke.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
Ya,
We're looking
gue
for the doctor,
penyusup.
and we understand he might be here. I see.
Untuk nyari si Sandron.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance.
Two other harbingers had the same ideas.
Seems to me. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know this is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry,
Makananku.
and perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finish what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on... I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and... Back when this all
Yeah, but
started,
makan
the
dia, yes.
higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. She always used to stare up at the sky. Used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding him as much as possible. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance. Would that be fair?
No, she's no longer a harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capabilities are far more advanced than I thought.
I fear this could get ugly. Everyone, prepare yourselves.
The mystery unravels.
Lompat. Ya.
Bombs away!
With one heart, we pray.
Close your eyes. The long sleep of vengeance.
It all adds up. Seek within.
Untung takbang.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my...
Yeah, we the gall.
Of course I have. Should I be... Well, first Sandrone and Arlecchino? If you were looking for them, I should probably... As for Sandrone, hardly out of character. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as... I have to say...
Wer is
Well,
aan het
ask.
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact.
No.
You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
No.
You really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag.
Ngerti ako lagi makan soalnya.
Still, I hadn't counted on
Di pala
Sandrone
iya ako.
sparing any thought for the people of this
Jadi dia
world.
salah aku makan Jesse.
Shame.
Dulu
I always
gue
found her
makan
self-centeredness to be one
yang
of
ambil
her
makanan
better qualities.
soalnya.
How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does awe no longer mean anything to you?
Honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor. How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
For the
Target acquired.
ends here.
You won't feel a thing.
Hati-hati. Hati-hati.
Absurd.
Tunggu lagi dia.
Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research.
I see. She's more valuable.
Tunggu lagi.
Close your eyes.
Witness my rise.
Is that the best you can do? Like a reflection. Your actions
Duit
betray your
lunaknya
fear of
belum. Ya,
Get
kalau
lost.
pertama ini lama
Pray.
Is that the
Duit
best
ini
I can do?
Close your eyes.
Night falls. How disappointing.
oh ini.
Leave this place.
Be silent.
Tori is too powerful to be artificial moon marrow is arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
Gambar sih aku sama Sophie.
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the?
Traveler yang
Forget
nak
about me! You should...
lebak aku. Ya. Saving. 87. Untuk antisipasi low baterai ini 60 fps ya guys, bahkan gue ubah ke 45. Biar nggak terlalu cepat lobet lah.
What just happened? Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember something weird.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to...
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just over...
Oh, darling. Look.
Wait.
I'd love to, but can't serve a cup.
Yes, thankfully. It was a...
Wait. Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already? What? We've had a lot of customers over the last few days. Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want. This is all wrong. Could this be?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change
Nah, Columbina, please bangun.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt into it. So this is the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the gate? I can't sense anything. I guess I could try opening more. No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then why am I unscathed? Or... no, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I can restore my power. I should conserve my proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return.
Gue harus kembali. Ya, bantu teman-teman yang lain.
Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kavaki. Is it some sort of... And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Masuk, masuk. Masuk, nah. Kaget, zaman.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Yang waktu itu ya, festivalnya masih inget kan ya?
But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. And... me? Are these... my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power. Over here! Over here! people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here, it gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbalot from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar
Oh, ini
arcana.
sini ya.
This
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbalot's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw... That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
fascinating.
What's going on? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this or... Is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this the wind? No, it's gravity. No, Traveler!
Kita masih terperangkap sama saudara ya, guys.
Hyman, listen to me. From the bottom of our... We are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Hyma's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! She's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We barely time apart since we met. Is she gonna die?
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his third moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of 3 moons. Tevat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped. I'm convinced this is Dottore.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely...
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, his ideology and methodology are a danger to...
He doesn't see them as his own people. That's why. People like him see everyone else. Right. He views other people only in terms of how... Granted, he's hardly... Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 moons of...
Poor traveler. Of all the people to get...
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can... I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but... She's still human. Then think things through before you stick your neck out.
Kaget gua.
Sandrone.
Si Sandro na masih
Miss Sandrone.
makiangat ya, guys.
Put the stuff over there. And... Am I okay? Dottore... Just go ahead and cry out. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just... She...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're...
Okay then. While the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
You've made a discovery.
Colonia.
Counts.
You. Hand. Now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next. Then you. Dottore, you son of a...
Satu-satu gak tuh?
He's done something to us.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the moon goddess's powers. 1 second. Analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition. And when I deciphered it according...
He's mocking.
Yep. He loves to toy with people. But I didn't detect any murderous and...
Or perhaps all people are cowards and... What a if I may.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nod. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants...
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. All harp. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay. But we still have... Of course. I also think my guess is... His...
Dah nggak perlu teori. Kita harus nyelamatin Dr.
We've
McWill.
discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds.
The loss of Columbina could not have come...
She entered the space beyond...
Don't be ridiculous.
Whatever has become of her.
We need to find out the Traveler's location.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's plan...
It would be best if someone could...
Snezh option. I'll see what I can do.
Does it be so much easier if the Traveler is here? No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she was here.
Duh, ini mah gue benerin FPS-nya ke 45. Baterai gue ini bisa cepet lobet kalau 60 terus.
Back here again, that gravitational. When I saw that memory of Moon, if only I could have sent the others. Well, even so, back to emptiness and silence again.
Ya. Kemana sih?
From last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Enak.
At Astra Abyssosque, welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, Catherine.
This doesn't look like prayer night.
Ah, sini.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nausea Express! I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nausea Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dotori's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else. So, what do we do next? Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma, the Traveler, and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler! Huh? Columbina? I made contact. It's me, Columbina. Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out! Huh? Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around? Is it really possible that if I keep following, it's that gravity again?
Ini sama kerja Dotori ya, guys ya.
Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes. It's as if it's trying to stop. I'll just have to try it. Come on, Columbina.
feels...
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost did. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. You are wary. Performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true...
3 moon marrow.
Well spotted.
Dottore, are you planting...
I have no interest in fooling. Is this not a beautiful city? All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This
False beauty is deceitful.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Answer me this. If someone existed in a...
That's pure sophistry.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for...
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want...
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Semeru. Ah, the memories. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandro... People laud you as a hero, but I suspect... there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for... He has the authority of all 3 moons. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit.
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world. So what is it that the 3 moons cannot...
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you... In the past, my less mature self might have been but things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer... Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors.
Dottore.
Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know one wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude. The solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to embark on the same path. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Halo, kok kaget?
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power?
Mat,
You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive our new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than, in fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an act. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, but all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can think about it. We, after all, what value do perfection and purity? I say, better. I'm sure many people have told.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deed, and yet, you have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend
pantalon.
Alfania.
Oh yeah,
And you
pantalon.
surely
Yeah, I know
must
it.
sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same.
We're completely different. I am.
How does that make us different? Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you?
Take that back. She's gone because of your actions.
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina. I know. You wish to walk the path your brother walked.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about it.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Triloon. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or think of all the time and energy. Yes, you have made many friends. but do they ever spare a thought? What you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, word wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
Ya guys. Sebenarnya sejak awal aku
Alright,
tuh
everyone.
itu
Our next mission is clear. Contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Not Cry are quite dispersed. The most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Laboratorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your
ini belum
credibility.
ada menggalan itu ya.
Yehuda, you should help Lauma.
Cerita
This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait. Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehuda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss.
Are you completely incapable of...
Are you...
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents?
But boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up.
What makes you think I'd need you to do...
I'll need it. And
That's quite enough.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology. Understood. I will execute this.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers.
As for me, I guess I think it's important that some...
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. As an added incentive.
Really? Ha! Mission accept.
I intend to stay behind and help.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you...
Thank you.
I believe she has been investigating.
I should mention that we have one other...
Paimon's been very quiet today.
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here. That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And Sorry, this is the only way We're still facing quite a catastrophe. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making... Huh? Is this?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Affirmative. It is cute.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version. Specifically... Sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances.
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on, cute. That's all for me. Head off as soon as you're ready.
Ya. Kontak. Oh, masnya menghubungi lah kiper ya. Di bahasa Indonesia ya. Oh, look here.
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Elua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some time. If you saw me, why didn't you say something? I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching? That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify. I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title? Please, Lord Flint's. Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else. You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think? I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky. In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth. Is the situation that bad? We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in. In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Notcry for civilians to evacuate. I only hope we have enough personnel. We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead. Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget. Once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya, Flint? If you've got something to say, Master Elua. You mentioned that you have something else. How... I doubt it will be easy. I know you're a lightkeeper, and it's your... However bad things have gotten in the past. I don't mean to pry. I've been afflicted with some sort of curse. And I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Notcry. What? No. There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others and frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. Indeed. And what? I told... Hey, you mean you... Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint. Oh, my. This... Word is that you were caught up in a real... I've returned safe and sound from... Fine. I'll be... You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over. A sound plan. Just... promise me. Also...
Misinya tuh nyelamatin traveler ya guys. Baik tuh oke.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.
Ya.
last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
No.
Nothing here either.
Oh, Flint.
Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... Huh.
As well as figuring out how to gather on the trap. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore. Even if you don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that...
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer?
Of course. I think that's why...
Where have you checked?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might... The only I haven't looked yet, but process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really? What's...
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up.
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki flux. Although, it looks like as long as I'm careful... Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the lobby last time, if nothing else. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe...
Flint sama Nefer ya.
I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I wonder what happened to her after that battle with Ettore. Best not to dwell on that for now.
Kombinanya belum tahu ya
Please,
guys.
traveler.
Kalau kita lagi
I really
diculik sama dodoknya.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights, Swan?
Before Rarir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at... Traveler and...
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully...
Tahan. 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 Nahan. 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 Nahan, 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 ditahan, ditahan. Ditahan, 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 ditahan. Tangan kananku. Ya gini ya guys, kalau pakai mobile. Kalau pakai PC enak, gampang. Pakai pencet apa gitu.
Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still...
Let's try... Wait.
What are you... Paimon... What's... This is a victory feast. It's a traveler in Paimon. But... Why are they... You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting... Wait... How did I end up here? Wait... That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an early... Every one of those points has been before I've... And everything I've done to affect reality. Does this mean that... Within the moon's Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. Although... It's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. She seems... Paimon... No, I can't. Even if I make contact, and in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do. Instead, I have to find a way to get the... Wait. Even I... Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow. Huh? Oh, you say that, but the crossroad is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side? We might not have all the answers now. Huh. Yes, someone... The present. That's right.
What's your plan?
Flynn's, when you were staying next door, did you ever...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp.
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, I need to write down as much information as I can. And maybe one day... Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup stick. A little. Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night. Wherever you are right now, I'm sure this is all I can leave. How I wish I could stay, but I hope to see you again in the next time, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constant.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past you, but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we Which came first?
Only when I'm in a good mood. And at least...
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs as a business person.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
Oke, kita ke tempat ini ya. Si Sandron sama Albedo.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Not Christ Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also,
My subordinates just shipped them. Additionally, after some
what's that?
Tabat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, but when I checked again just now, I detected.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. But to me, that apart and husks surely shouldn't show up in. It's weird, isn't it? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent?
It's certainly possible.
So he wasn't bluffing.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have...
Nothing can calm me down at a time.
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. First of four Orthans.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbed.
What do you want? We're busy.
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look.
Even though we have crucial...
Fine.
Do you intend to share it?
Ordinarily, I would.
All right, then. So, what's...
The rest of the team is still at work.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a...
Random locations. Anyway, does this mean we can...
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge crisis. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points and...
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? No, that's not right.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside. Also, if she's alive...
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss...
Can't exactly argue with...
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking the tor... All right. I need to get back to my research.
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon, oh, right. Speaking of the Traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if any... Also, Traveler, if you get back...
Well, since you all... This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All it's well organized. I wonder which... What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment. You can really sense how the photographer... This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
Gila, aku nyarinya buat bener.
Let's see. This one is... on... I believe that the correct term. I never imagined that human civilization. The sparks of civilization variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the traveler because of her descent. Where does this... Colonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki sermon dictation. Observe and so it's one of Renee's draft lectures. This is so long. This guy sure loves... Colonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
Biết gì vậy? Biết Việt. Bebê semua ya. Apa kira kali? Ah, gua udah menduga ya. Cap cip cup belalang kuncup, yang mana yang mau aku seken? Oke, ketemu. Sorry ya guys, gue pakai itu cap cip cup belalang kuncup. Kode saya bakal bingung aku.
Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Cruza, when Duke St. Germanus, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of great detective Herlock? The alchemist. Still, the author swears that they knew memory, wishes. The way Alengio Rene, his full name, that place was also the source of most of our... The cutting of souls and the chemical marriage model. What was Alain's view on Rene? I know he mentioned the name, oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are... Rene seemed most out of... Yep, that sounds... My subordinates actually did... Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with... He may have kept them, but come to think of it, Rene's world formula was filled with calculations of As for Alain... it's been too long. What would he have said? He created that procedure to save this world.
Gila, aku ngendaliin si Sandron ini berat banget guys.
Did you really never take a close look at Rene's research? Or did you read it, but deem his the very thought of trying to You once asked me... Even the tiniest variable can make big... Now then, allow me to put these in first. establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on... Then, the construct... variables.
Ini jam berapa?
The sparks of civilization shall run... Traverse the
Masukkan
world,
kreatif.
space-time, the primordial power that
Jadi,
differentiated
gua
itself from
mau
the void.
nyalakan AC.
The power of light. Yes. Records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. I need to think this through again. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a mad... Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a passing grade.
Apakah?
I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hymn scratch? They'd probably have me institutionalized. So would Rosalie. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack-clack of those heels used to drive me insane. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have delusional ambitions, and the world needs a solution.
Duh, ngendaliin lagi kan gua. Aduh, aku nggak demen. Gila, berat banget. Ya guys, kalian yang udah jalanin akun ini, kalian kalau main sebagai sandron ngerasa berat gak? Kalau gue bener-bener, wah, beratnya ya ampun.
Cookies to go with the tea. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of... Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a...
Oh, kita ke The Nave ya. Wait, yeah.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
Oke, meet up juga. Dia datang ya, guys.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodkrai? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized affairs to review Dottoro's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Notcry.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh? Where is Sandrone?
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder... Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Overruled. You can run, but you can't hide.
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. Amateur mistake. No time to lose.
Witness my lies. Pitiful.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Laid bare.
Go on. I can't believe it. Being human one moment, and the next.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Notcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those two really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of...
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. Her whereabouts are currently unknown.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat. However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever the cost.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
I hope you're right.
Apaan, Dok?
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked in through the gates.
I'll help you apply, don't worry.
Sorry,
For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
They are very mysterious, but ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energies from the three realms. Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that Teyvat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy. It's something pure, wild, and untamed.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Reria? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, the material selection. I couldn't fault any of it. Not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. Dory didn't go into detail on how it functions, but I have a working theory. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided, despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light realm energy in principle. Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. Perhaps it is no mere analogy. Maybe there is indeed a prism in this model. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It would explain how such an ironclad design concept was achieved. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest elemental theories. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration versus division. Or you could say that the former contains the latter. Could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of the light realm?
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Akhirnya, oh, itu ultinya si
It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
Weet je, guys, doe ik
All right, here goes. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental energy will it take to neutralize it?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches. That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched. Could I ask you to lend me a hand?
With what?
A little test. Try using anima to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous. This is a major breakthrough.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance. Hat Guy and I will go in to investigate.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the signal if you need help, and I'll dive right in.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember to shield your...
Glad I asked. Thanks for the heads up.
Sorry ya guys. Yang pertama dogi gua. Dan yang kedua,
burst forth.
Oh.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, We can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
Mundo kung mas ingat ako,
They
bakit
have
si
no
Wawan?
heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us. That's...
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight.
Well, I think we...
Is skirting around the topic your way of...
Just being cautious.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there, I hear a voice.
Please. Help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. I still...
It looks like there's a huge experiment. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even what those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either.
We should go. No sense in stick.
Agreed.
Too slow.
Eh.
Ah, you're back! Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a strong stomach.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Ya, dengan Albedo dan Wawan.
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo.
Nah, itu kan.
We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them up. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectation.
Might I ask how things are proceeding?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be...
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my task...
What makes you think I'd need you to do...
I'll need it. And...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something... Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look. I want to know all about everything. Is there somewhere I should return to my current life? I guess the only thing that's missing.
This is the conscious layer.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough and.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Gue mau ini. Untuk FPS. Hindi siya mengakui baterai HP soalnya.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for...
What are you trying to...
Oh, don't be nervous. I might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should further afield.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune... You simply do not wish to... If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into...
Kenapa? Nah, itu kan berusaha.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but one...
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Apa ini?
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this endless... I can't see anything. Even though my... What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice.
Could it be Nefer?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again. But only...
Point taken. You've proven once again that...
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about... I only wanted to make you sleep for a short... I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious.
You could have frozen me for millions of years.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. The sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the... Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, it is ordinary human. Their lifespans are so limited. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. Even I feel bad for you sometimes. You have been treated most. I can change that.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point. For instance, beyond each point being so far, but it's more than that. I'll keep this question in mind.
Humans, you never change. Always trying.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silver Moon Hall, and right after that...
My body was once torn into pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time.
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrect, but how would I do it?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. He's strong. He's the island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed.
A question, if I may. Kind, Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was...
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me.
Sigi satu pasa sais fliti otofutos.
There's no time.
Osestikos paratin pira.
I have to make it. Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, if you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you... Columbina! I said wake up!
Hmm? Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells...
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly let him...
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free... Rosaline will be here shortly, but if... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating. Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess? Of course they are. I made them.
I was worried they might contain traces of...
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you leave your... I'm sure they're food.
Well, life there didn't go quite how...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you help other people? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic.
The Lord Artificer.
Oh, Lord Artificer.
Not Sitzenkreuz.
Yes, that was it.
You must be joking.
Exactly. Well?
What do you know? In his later years, Alain did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wish...
Who's Alain?
He was the... Let me ask you this.
I'd also like the freedom to come...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I'm back here again. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you all so back there. I guess I managed to... Time is flowing backward. That mystery ally I can sense that there isn't much more what lies at the end of all of this. And... It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
Oh, ngapain tuh tengah?
wonder where I'll find myself this time.
Ini mah agak bingung guys ya.
The final night cemetery. This is where...
Or not! How are we supposed to read through?
Oh iya, yang ini.
Seems like they're searching for information. Was this my doom?
To expose the true intentions of this
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? If I choose not to help them now, will it change?
Hope we don't land on...
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
Kayaknya Columbina itu bukan hantu.
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been... She's always been by the Traveler's son, but why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess is familiar? That's...
Gua paling baterai 15% ya. Masih panjang lah.
I cannot sense any... This is likely my final... It's now or never.
Kalau Mina sama bantu traveler dong.
Easy Island?
Oh iya, begini.
Where's Luanatar? I can't...
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was...
No. Stay think, Columbina. How a way back do I? And if I return in my current... Dotori's actions that day proved even if I managed to get back...
Ya, aku masih ingat cerita
How can
ini
I
ya.
fight again? I can't. I have to find some way of rivaling... Wait. Time flowing... Does that... I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes...
But how do I communicate my... Should I write it down here? I need something with a...
sort of breeze blew by.
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. That's why I could sense a familiar power. It also explains why she's been... Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there! What's...
And the reason why there are no more... No wonder I sensed the trace back then.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Hey, you scared it up?
I'll be counting on you.
Aku akan
Remember to stay by the
berhitung
traveler's side.
denganmu.
Oh, and bring her to the guard. You too. As for mine...
X1. Oh, bentar.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? Believe me, such a life is but one.
What point is he trying to make? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the a god's laboratory. Is the mortals are found everywhere.
So the condition for entering the new world, could I really bring myself to...
Have you made up your...
I can't do it. Your playground is no place.
You've grown a lot since... Why don't I lower my requirement?
I really doubt...
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read them. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
Pengetahuan traveler dengan ini ya. Budak.
Now then.
Oh iya, guys.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? I owed you a favor back in Sumet. Distracting Dottore was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same... Dottore doesn't recognize me. I expect it's only a matter...
So Dottore doesn't recognize Wander. Did he really miss his only...
Why the long face? Hey, and I'm not complaining either. Everyone would be pretty stuck with that.
How are you holding up? The Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field. Only meet up was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dottore didn't do anything to you.
Ya ampun, guys.
Rescue operation complete. Let's head back. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazis and Kreutz Institute.
I thought you might
René
say
de
that.
Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guilton despised René's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of René's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and René were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Guilton might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. Once you die, it doesn't matter how...
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I'm composed.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal. But in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Is she back? Is she really back? Traveler! It's really you!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece!
Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my...
Varka, I'm not...
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey.
What? Ew!
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. While I was being held captive, I learned...
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we
utter blast.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery.
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a...
Our next step is to find
a place where time flows.
It sounds like she's on a The question is...
We considered that question as...
Indeed not. Every road has...
Nicole!
I do, in fact. It's something you wonder what lies at the end of her road. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road?
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the dragon. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority, and oversee the world on his behalf. They were extensions of his will, manifestation. But then one day,
Gini gue mau selesai nih gue. Kapan selesainya kalau kayak gini? Ini guys, dogi gue nakalnya minta ampun.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, they can just materialize out of thin air.
Duh, kapan selesainya? Ini ekstra sama ekstra apa lanjut ini? Serius?
Is that the rapier of Solnari?
You are the moon goddess. But please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult.
The way you used my own power, and then, in the final moment...
Mr. Dainsleff.
Right. When I first got here, how I cursed and... but to no avail. This is the second, but this time
Are you the source of the abyss?
Not all of it. But there was already a degree of abyss...
Tried to?
Yes.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. And then...
Her?
Thelindis.
Never mentioned that she...
More precisely. Anyway.
If I hadn't escaped...
You'd like to know how I'm... The one who resurrected... Dottore. He'd been collecting I had no interest in it.
So that's why the wild...
Moon Goddess.
What?
I know this is a lot to add, but this is the only thing.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take...
Thelindis?
Yes. I can sense that some part of...
Why don't you go and speak to...
I can't. I don't know. All I can see is a glimpse of her. In return, I will clear... No. Not... I'm tired of it all. I think I grew to...
What do you... Is it okay if I give her... Like the part where you relentless...
Udah mulai ngantuk aku. Ini aku mau selesai. Tapi ini kelihatannya belum bisa aku akhirin. Jadinya ini emang ngeri nih. Terus berhenti. Terus.
Even though Mr. Dainsleff felt he had a fight, he said that you betrayed him.
Why?
Because...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... Don't die.
No longer obstructing my path. Is that Thelindis? Hello, Miss Thelindis.
Who are you?
You can call me Columbina.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's...
better than he was.
Others have had a rough time on his... And I'm not just talking about the...
So...
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. Rerir had seeds of hate, but in the end, beyond that... But I'm sure that you've always...
I'm sorry, Miss Collins.
It's all right. Well, That.
Oh, wait. Time?
I know. I intend to reach the end of.
Without a moon marrow.
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, and it's not just me. I must seem so thinking back. I was suddenly overcome with. I used to be a researcher. Revier was one of the Venster King's retainers. I wanted to help him escape his lot, and at the time, it was only after meeting. I couldn't kill the Venster. I'm sure it was a futile, but I was simply too weak. I know I'm never getting out of here.
How do you plan to?
Have you noticed the golden inner? Based on my past reason, I can share what I've learned. I think you just might. Now, also, I've been the documentation was scanned. I have no way of verifying.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking about Revier.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. But enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Revier, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you. But please, gaze upon the past. And then sit for a while.
Kita tahu kan ya, kita kenapa jadi
Let's
jahat,
find a
guys.
place to sit down together. Just like we did when we first met.
Kasian. Itu tinggal hair.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end? Everything's getting blurry.
Nah, itu kan kakinya mau capek.
Are you alright? Have you come?
Duh, aku mau selesai. Kan tujuan gue kan cuma X1. Bukan sampai X2 kan.
How exactly did
The world is a vast. Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the.
am I? Huh. You're right.
Why do their birthplaces differ?
Also, remember what Sandrone said?
Technically, in other words,
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she...
But at least she's trying.
Yeah. She's a tough cook. As much as it pains me, that maniac is going... I'll be frank. And I know that even she...
we're not giving up on saving her.
Right. Don't worry. No one's trying to argue.
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the... Yes, I know. Anyway, I'd probably get there if I had computing power. No, the issue isn't...
That's a trick.
Rene de Petrichor of the... However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from... this is so annoying. If I'd known...
What do we do?
You don't get... And I need accurate...
Either way, we've done what we can.
Haggai is.
Let's go somewhere.
Guys, jangan lanjut. Oke, kita
You know
keluar.
that Dory went back to some.
Yeah. She mentioned.
Things aren't looking good for Nod. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some
Oh ya
kinks in his
bener.
powers.
Sebelumnya kan itu Dottore kan ke Sumeru, guys.
He'll easily
Buat
devour
berusaha
everything
mengambil
eventually.
Genesis dari
So I
Naida.
guess he's in no rush.
Tapi rasanya
False
Naida
god
kan
he made
ngasih
was
ke
me.
si Wawan.
Now it's his turn. He once told me that he's always wanted to in the desert of Sumeru. There is a check, but creating games, now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power, either way. Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusan. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else. So on the bright side,
That's good to know.
there's a word for people who refuse to.
Maybe it sounds greedy. Battles are fleeting.
Why do you always feel the need? I mean, who's gonna?
Don't take this, babe.
Not necessarily.
You look kind of worried.
If your arch nemesis was.
Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past, in as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna. Too bad it never taught me any.
So,
I'll get to that.
just like Paimon said,
How much do you This is a serious question.
although she's with the Fatu, I see no reason.
If you say, in that case, it can be solved.
How much?
Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Akhirnya, aduh. Oh ya sebelumnya kan kita di sini kan, ya, kayak nanggung ini.
Miss Androne, traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their things.
That was fast.
Well, you said it was urgent.
Albedo, I have some...
I see. If I might ask.
I needed to predict the future.
I see.
About that, it's been so...
Oh, with the traveler's help?
Actually, you're not...
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah,
Wow!
But...
Come with me.
Hat guy? What's...
Hat Guy! Can you... No response.
Hat guy mentioned that he was... I presume this has something...
That's right. He and the traveler came to see me. Wait, what?
Would you calm down?
Excuse me? How would you know?
Oh, please. It doesn't take that.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh?
The Paimon ngapain coba pakai kacamata, pakai kumis?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to
Okay, fine.
This world itself.
Easier said than done. Wait, is that what you're suggesting?
You should be able to tell.
Yeah, I noticed.
Conrian, to be precise. Puppets need an energy source.
You.
The Traveler and I have talked. It was built using wood.
Conrian techno. Are you sure about...
I can put two and two.
I won't lie to you.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually...
Yes, we discussed it. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. I'm very close to finish. This is what the core looks like.
Ranch.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, beyond that...
I think I know what you called us.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are...
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww. On a more positive note...
Yeah.
The worst case scenario.
Mau jam 8 loh ini.
Is either a
Mau 3
core
jam
is
kayak.
completely different from a heart.
Oh, 2,5 jam.
But in the end, it turns out the core was... Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced both. Part of me wonders whether I'm only...
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will.
That's right.
Udah saving sih. Apa kita akhiri? Soalnya takutnya kalau lanjut lagi sampai selesaikan baterai gua. Jadi
Call me Sonnet. Oh, goodness. Columbina. Hyposelene. It was... friends. Huh? Oh, sorry. Do you mean the other two Wow. You... Oh... It's all right. You could say we were... When did you get here? How long has it been?
oh hai, karena tadi filenya udah ke save, jadi bakal aku lanjutin di esok hari ya. Gua udah enak gua. Oh hai, sekian dari video kali ini, dan ini hujannya masih mengalir terus. Gue takutnya kalau mati lampu loh. Makanya aku closing sekarang ya. Alright, video live streaming terkait Archon Quest Act 1 dan Act 2 ini nggak tahu setengah apa baru seperempat. Jika kalian suka bisa berikan likes-nya dan bisa di-share juga biar sama yang nonton. Bye bye. Gue takutnya kena disconnect aja aku dari YouTube ya.